Assalamu alaikum, welcome back. Today our topic is about parallel binary adders. Before this we have covered what is a half adder and then a full adder. So parallel binary adders are just the extension of the full adders. The first type is the 2-bit adder. In a 2-bit adder we add two binary numbers of 2 bits each. The general format for adding 2-bit numbers can be given by the first number is A1, A2, the second number is B1, B2. When we are going to add them, we get summation 1, summation 2 and summation 3. Summation 3 will be the any carry generated when we add these two numbers. Keep remember that A1 and A2 are the least significant bits of these two corresponding numbers, and B1 and B2 are the most significant bits of these two numbers. Here we can see the circuit diagram for the 2-bit adder, where we have two full adders FA1 and FA2. The least significant bits will be added in the first adder, and then the most significant bits will be added in the second adder. Keep remember that the carry input to the first adder will be grounded, and the carry input to the second adder will be coming from the carry output of the first adder. So here we can see that this will be the first output, this will be the second output summation, and this will be this carry output will be referring to the summation 3 here in this format. The truth table is already discussed for the full adder. So when we are adding these three numbers, we can see that we have sum bit and the carry bit. Second example is about the 3-bit adder. In a 3-bit adder which adds two binary numbers of 3 bits each. So the question is, how many full adders you will need to implement this? The answer to the question is that we will need 3 full adders to implement this addition. So here is an example from the flight book to add 101 with 011, which is a 3-bit number. So here we can see that we have 3 full adders FA1, FA2 and FA3. So keep remember that the least significant bits will be added in the first adder. So here we have 11 input to this one, then the second bits will be, the middle bits will be added in this adder, and finally the most significant bits will be added in the FA3 adder. So here we can see the combination 11, 01 and 10. Now the first input of this carry, the input to this carry is grounded. So we will get, when we add 11 and 0, so we can see 11 and 0 will result in 0 summation, and 1 is a carry output. So the final output could be given as 01, then adding 01 and this one will result in a 0 sum bit, and 1 is a carry bit. Then 101 will result in 0 sum bit, and 1 is a carry bit. Next type of parallel binary adder is 4-bit adder, where we will need 4 full adders, and the numbers could be in the form of A is equal to A0, A1, A2 and A3, and B is equal to B0, B1, B2 and B3, where B0 is the least significant bit. Similarly, A0 is the least significant bit, and A3 and B3 are the most significant bits of these two numbers. So keep remember that this adder will add the least significant bits, then the next bits, then the next bits, and finally the most significant bits will be added in this adder. So you can see the combination that the carry output of this adder is input to this adder. Similarly, the carry output of this adder 2 is input to this adder, is a carry. Similarly, C3 is input to the input carry to this full adder 4. Here we can see that the logical symbol of the 4-bit adder, where you have the first binary number is input, the second binary number and the input carry. This input carry will be discussed when we are designing the 8-bit adder. Okay, so finally we will get the 4-bit sum and the output carry. How to design 8-bit adder? It can be achieved by cascading the two 4-bit adders. Just we need to connect the carry output of the first 4-bit adder with the carry input of the second 4-bit adder. The summation output can be given by from summation 1 to summation 4 from the first adder, and from summation 5 to summation 8 from the second adder, and then C8, which is the carry output. We can also call it as E summation 9. Yes, sometimes these adding 8-bit numbers can result in the 9-bit numbers. Okay, thank you.